Howdy, gentlemen. This is food for thought. Let me screw this window up. All right. Yeah, this is food for thought. I just thought about the Aesop fable about the ant and the grasshopper. And something came to mind that I feel I should share. Gentlemen, during the seasons of your life, make sure you are doing what is appropriate for that season. For example, in the Aesop fable with the grasshopper and the ant, during the summertime and the fall, the ant was busy preparing for the winter. And the grasshopper was having a grand old time partying and enjoying himself. And of course, winter came around. It's like Creflo Dollar said, seed time and harvest will always be with us. The seasons will always change. So don't think the season's going to last forever. They change. So gentlemen, when you're supposed to be sowing and reaping the harvest, when you're supposed to be sowing, please be about your business. So that when it's time to reap the harvest, to keep you alive during winter, you have something stored up to keep you. Because I love when the ant told the grasshopper, because now the grasshopper came to the ant and asked the ant for food. And the ant told the grasshopper, you dance all summer, dance all winter. And that taught me a very valuable lesson about, this is another lesson that just came to mind. That, hey, you're going to have to be careful with how you use your resources. And like I was taught, and like I said in another rant, that God helps those who helps themselves. So to me, I was the type of person that I would help anyone, everyone. And then as I got older, I realized, no. Especially as I understood this fable as I got much older, and I realized, hey, I can't help people who were dancing while I was working. No. So, I mean, even though I'm still the same kind-hearted person, I am very discreet or exercise great discretion with who I help. If you dancing while I'm working, you can be dancing during the winter, but you sure won't be getting energy from what I've been doing. Because then, if the ant had given the grasshopper food for the summer, in the winter, the ant disrespect himself and his effort. And to me, that's worse than the grasshopper dancing than having the nerve to come to ask the ant for food. Now it's time to eat and there's nothing to eat. Even though the grasshopper's calling the ant stupid, the ant is disrespecting himself. And that's another thing you got to watch, gentlemen. Be careful helping people who, if you help them, you disrespect your effort to create the means to help them. If they dance all summer and during harvest, let them dance in the winter. Because if you were dancing with them, you would have been starving also. So you exercise judgment, and you get rewarded for it. Like, excuse me, like my aunt, like for me, when I was younger, I loved my water cold. But because I hated it having to put ice in warm water. I like my water cold. So I would put my ice in freezer overnight and then take it down in the morning when I go to school. So when I come back home, I have ice cold water. So I'll never forget this. My aunt wanted the last of my water, so she said, can I have that? And then my mind went on the same fable. But I said, well, I froze my water last night because I wanted ice cold today. So now, of course, I gave it to her, but I took that as an opportunity to take a job at her because she always taught me to be prepared. And I said, well, I should not be punished because I thought ahead and you didn't. And that's another lesson from this fable. Gentlemen, don't you feel sorry for people who didn't plan ahead when you did? Now, when I say, I tell you be cold-hearted now, but don't you feel no pity for them? Because they're, like my grandmother said, the sun rises only once, boy. They're the same sun. Rich and poor both get 24. You respect your 24. You respect the use you made of your time when the sun is out. Excuse me. And another lesson came to mind from this fable, right? It's about the music that's being played today. There is absolutely no learning in the music today. And I remember growing up as a young man, way back, I think it's 87, 88, when every man on the hustle came out with Bunny Wailer. Everyone on the hustle, make hay while the sun shines. I was taught this, but it became deeply ingrained in my mind from hearing it as a song. And then there's another song that used to come on the radio, and a teacher said it, so when I heard it, it got reinforced. The song said, hit the iron while it's hot, boy. And the ant hit the iron while it is hot. While it was hot. The grasshopper wants to come after the fact, and he wants to eat. No. Now, me, I had to learn to harden my heart, and you will have to, gentlemen. You will have to learn to harden your heart. Now, I'm 45 and you're young, so you may not be able to do this now, and I'm not saying do it now, but just bear in mind that there are people in life who are going to be dancing while you are toiling in that hot sun, who figure they could just come to you and ask for what you had to work for. That is disrespectful. And you know what I said about rewarding disrespect. You do not reward disrespect. And not only that, they won't respect you if you reward them for your hard work while they were dancing. In fact, you will be doing them a service by not feeding them. They will learn a lesson for life. Go and get on your grind. Get off your duff. Put your time to good use. And anyway, gentlemen, that's just some food for thought that came to my mind thinking about the Aesop fable. I was working in my garden and I saw a grasshopper, and that came to mind. And while I got my car to go out now, so my friend invited me to some party she has for work. So I got to go to this. So that came to mind. I said, all right, let me just drop a little something on you all while I drive. All right, I hope this helps. Goodbye.